Good evening and welcome to Gold Rush News, Decision Night for 2014. I'm Karl Dambacher and we have the lovely Lauralee co-hosting tonight with us.
Good evening, Karl.
Good evening, Lauralee. We will be covering the local and TUD school board and county and statewide election results as they come in. We have several qualified people that will be here representing various parts of the election. We've also got some local commentary from Paulo and others from, let's say, the more Democrat liberal side. And we have some courthouse coverage. Hopefully we'll be getting some phone calls as things progress. We also have an 8-term senior political analyst, Dave Wynn, that will be joining us. So one of the things I'd like to say, we have to decide here in the next few years where Tuolumne County would like to be for the next 20 or 40 years. One of the big issues is Proposition 1. With no water and no growth, who's going to take care of our community? How are we going to build our community? So you have to ask yourself, do you feel safe right now? Do you feel secure? Some of the biggest issues is what really happens tomorrow and how things are going to roll out. Our jobs, energy independence, secure borders, and basically we're looking for solution-based agendas. We're going to be talking to various people all the way down through the state, down into the controller level with Ashley Swerenson. One of the things that's kind of disturbing today is that there's kind of a sour mood throughout the country, but the issue really is how well is Tuolumne County doing? We have over 29,000 registered voters, and we're trying to see how that is possible when we have so many mail-in voters. Sometimes the mail-in isn't really a good indicator, but we have such a large percentage here in Tuolumne County. So I want to move forward a little bit about, I'd like to thank our sponsors, which would be TC Facts. I'd also like to acknowledge Gold Rush News. And I'd like to also now introduce Lauralee to give us a little bit of a rundown on how do you see the evening, Lauralee?
Thank you very much, Karl. The evening is very exciting. You might be able to hear the background noise. We have quite a few people here in the room at Sonora Inn, the historic Sonora Inn in downtown Sonora. It's been quite a long primary, and now we're into November. This is the end, or I should say the beginning. And I'd like to go ahead and talk about the candidates that we have for this evening. You know, it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there, and I just want to start by saying we have 18 school board people that have put themselves on the ballot this evening. And, you know, as you know, there's winners and losers. We also have quite a few people that have put themselves up for a very important issue, and that's the Tuolumne County Utilities District, TUD. And I'm just going to name them off right now. The candidates for those positions are David Evans, Jerry Morrow, Ron Koff, Michael Cummings, Daryl Cantor, Patrick Connaughton, David Harris, Jim Grinnell, Ron Ringen, Delbert Rotelli, and David Axelrod. And this evening, Karl, one of the most important races that we're looking at is the assessor-recorder race. Those two candidates, Mike Dambacher and Keenan Whitman. I'm going to hand it back to you now.
Well, really, most importantly, we'd like to thank these people that put the time and effort and the commitment to put together a campaign. It's incredibly important that we seek public office where we have a representative government, and that's all based on the fact that we get to vote, and that's what makes us very competitive. In fact, we mentioned the Tuolumne County Utility District, TUD. It's actually at a very crucial time right now. We're looking at some major decisions that are going to have to be made regarding a general manager. What do we do about the outcome of Prop 1? How much money can we really garner from the state legislature to provide storage for us here in Tuolumne County?